Sermon 191. Even in my childhood, I had lowered the chest of the famous men of Arabia and defeated the chiefs of the tribes of Rabi'a and Mudhar. Certainly you know my position of close kinship and special relationship with the Prophet of Allah. When I was only a child, he took charge of me. He used to press me to his chest and lay me beside him in his bed, bring his body close to mine, and make me smell his smell. He used to prepare something and then feed me with it. He found no lie in my speaking, nor weakness in any act. From the time of his weaning, Allah had put a mighty angel with him to take him along the path of high character and good behavior through day and night, while I used to follow him like a young camel following in the footprints of its mother. Every day he would show me in the form of a banner some of his high traits and commanded me to follow it. Every year he used to go in seclusion to the hill of Hira, where I saw him, but no one else saw him. In those days, Islam did not exist in any house except that of the Prophet of Allah and his wife Khadija, while I was the third after these two. I used to see and watch the effulgence of divine revelation and message, and breathed the scent of prophethood. When the revelation descended on the Prophet of Allah, I heard the moan of Satan. I said, "O Prophet of Allah, what is this moan?" And he replied, "This is Satan, who has lost all hope of being worshipped." O Ali, you see all that I see, and you hear all that I hear, except that you are not a prophet, but you are a vicegerent, and you are surely on the path of virtue. I was with him when a party of the Quraysh came to him and said to him, "O Muhammad, you have made a big claim which none of your forefathers or those of your family have made. We ask you one thing. If you give us an answer to it and show it to us, we will believe that you are a prophet and a messenger. But if you cannot do it, we will know that you are a sorcerer and a liar." The messenger of Allah said, "What do you ask for?" They said, "Ask this tree to move for us, even with its roots, and stop before you." The Prophet said, "Verily Allah has power over everything. If Allah does it for you, will you then believe and stand witness to the truth?" They said, "Yes." Then he said, "I shall show you whatever you want, but I know that you won't bend towards virtue. And there are among you those who will be thrown into the pit, and those who will form parties against me." Then the Holy Prophet said, "O tree, if you do believe in Allah and the Day of Judgment, and know that I am the Prophet of Allah, come up with your roots and stand before me with the permission of Allah." By him who deputed the Prophet with truth, the tree did remove itself with its roots, and came with a great humming sound, and a flapping like the flapping of the wings of birds, till it stopped before the messenger of Allah, while some of its twigs came down onto my shoulders, and I was on the right side of the Holy Prophet. When the people saw this, they said by way of pride and vanity, "Now you order half of it to come to you, and the other half of it remain in its place." The Holy Prophet ordered the tree to do the same. Then half of the tree advanced towards him in an amazing manner and with greater humming. It was about to touch the Prophet of Allah. Then they said, disbelieving and revolting, "Ask this half to get back to its other half, and be as it was." The Prophet ordered it, and it returned. Then I said, "O Prophet of Allah, I am the first to believe in you, and to acknowledge that the tree did what it did just now, with the command of Allah, the Sublime, in testimony to your prophethood, and to heighten your word." Upon this, all the people shouted, "Rather a sorcerer, a liar! It is wonderful sorcery. He is very adept in it." And then they pointed to me and said, "Only a man like this can stand testimony to you in your affairs."